Welcome back to Make It Submerge. I'm Coop.
I'm Kirsty.
And I'm Will.
And we're back to talk all things Australian Survivor Redemption. And it's Merge Week.
Merge. We've made it to Merge. Woo.
Every time I hear a player saying about making it to Merge, I'm always like, oh, they're referencing our podcast.
I do the same, yeah.
Wait a minute, we took the name from the show.
Yeah, we can't really get away with the copyright on that.
I just like to imagine in my dreams that they're talking about the show. Yeah. I think so.
We got to get our
I keep
somehow.
waiting for one of them to go, I hope I make it to Merge, and then turn and wink at the camera. Just to hammer it home that they are talking about us. But that day has yet to come.
We should add it to our podcast bucket list.
I think the only way that will ever happen is if one of us goes on the show.
Oh,
Although, Simon, if you're listening and go on again,
Fourth time.
you know, could be, yeah.
could be.
Feel free to shout us out.
You pals.
A little wink and a nudge and a nod, you know.
And we'd also have to befriend the producers, well, the
keep it in
editors,
the
to keep
edit,
it in the
yeah.
edit.
You keep that.
There's a lot against us.
Yeah, exactly. But
the
if anyone
stars can
do it,
align. Yeah.
exactly, we can. Right, well, let's get into the week then. So, episode 1 of the week, another nighttime scene, yet again. Rich says he knows it might be too soon, but he's going to sleep in Faith's bed. She's not been cold 2 minutes. And
Did she have a particularly good bed spot or something?
Maybe like a middle one. I think they crave the middle, don't they?
the warmth.
For the warmth, yeah. And then you're not like, you know, if something starts crawling over the platform,
Someone's
you're
going to
not.
wake up first and alert everyone.
Yeah, you're a bit more secure in
There's
the middle.
a coconut crab in the bed.
Exactly.
Well, what if you want to go creeping in the middle of the night, actually, for a secret meeting? The middle's not a good place to
No.
That's true. But I also wonder what they do about the toilet situation. Because, if they need to get up in the night to use the toilet, they could just say that they're doing that.
Yeah, I think as well, historically, haven't players said that you watch where people sleep and that tells you very much the dynamics of the tribe. Yeah, so if you're sleeping in the middle, good chance you don't think you need to be getting up for late night chats anyway.
Oh, because you've got your allies like either
Yeah, you're in a
side.
safe spot, yeah.
I wonder if Lyndall was sleeping in the middle.
Yeah. So meanwhile, we also have Sally. So just for context, this is post Faith Blindside. And obviously Sally was the other one that was on the chopping block. And she is ecstatic. And she's like...
Can't blame her.
No, you cannot. She's like jumping. She's screaming. And then she's like, what does she say? She's like, sorry, I shouldn't be so happy when people are sad. And then it cuts to Keely and it's just like...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed her electric reaction to that.
Yeah.
Off to the reward challenge, which is the initial, well, it's the merge challenge. The other tribe see who has gone and they see that Faith has gone. And it is a shock. Like they had a huge reaction. You know how they always just say you had a big reaction to that? Like this was a big,
actually,
big react. Like they were shook.
Yeah. Well, Ben says he's never been more shocked in his life.
And then Dave actually asks him, Ben, are you shocked? He's like, yes.
What do you think, Dave?
They could not believe it, could they?
And then they ask Mark about what happened, and he just told them.
Yeah, that was interesting actually, because you I feel like his ego probably couldn't take the playing it down, because does he not make a comment like, because someone's like, who should we ask about what happened? And then Mark's like, maybe you could ask me. Yeah. But that's just raising the old threat level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Merge buffs. What do we think?
Like them? Yeah.
Really nice, aren't they?
I always like the merge buffs, to be fair.
Yeah.
People
Go
complain.
classic with the merge
Yeah, people
buffs,
complain that they use like black too often, but I really like a black buff. It just
Black
looks
never
cool.
goes out of style.
Well,
as they
exactly.
say.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
It is bad.
It is badass.
And then
yeah.
it's like neon pink and blue.
Yeah,
kind of,
it's a
isn't
really
it?
cool colour combo. Yeah.
Nice.
The whole tribe, now just one tribe, are elated. You would think like they've just won at this point, but
Simon.
Yeah, Simon's crying.
Oh.
That's cute. Mark cries as well, and he says he still thinks about last time. He's very much haunted by his previous season, isn't he?
He made it well beyond marriage last time.
I know, yeah.
And he still thinks about last time.
I don't know. That's just what my notes say.
I mean, merge.
What was going on in...
Merge is a pretty massive milestone.
Yeah,
anyone.
true.
Hence why our podcast is called Making It
Yeah.
to Merge.
I shall decide who is allowed to be emotional about making it to the marriage. Simon, fine. Mark,
Valid. Yeah.
no, you've been there before.
Simon's also been there before.
I thought he'd never made it before to the marriage.
He's made it to Merge, surely.
Has he?
Yeah.
I thought that's why he was so happy, because he'd never made it.
Surely Simon's made it to Merge.
I remember Lottie saying something about Simon's game falls apart around marriage time. But I
Yeah.
thought she meant before.
He definitely didn't make it on the first one.
I didn't. Yeah, he definitely.
He was like
didn't.
2 days out or something in
Yeah.
the first one. But yeah, I can't remember. Surely he made the Heroes v Villains one. He was in that for quite a long time.
Oh yeah,
We'll have to
yeah.
fact check.
No, he didn't he? Because then people were wanting to work with him from the other tribe. Or
Yeah, but then there was also a tribe swap situation. We will check.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, it's still a
Still a
historic.
milestone, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So then this reward challenge is for a car. They could not have name dropped that car any more times.
The Mahindra Scorpio.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Mahindra Scorpio.
Yeah. How excited are you to win a Mahindra Scorpio?
oh, I would love to win him.
Was it a Scorpio or Scorpion? I can't remember.
I don't know. I just
Fair
remember
enough, James.
Mahindra.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a Mahindra before. Have you?
No, I hadn't.
I'm not really a car person.
We don't have them in this country, so
Okay.
that's probably why.
But then it also kind of strikes me as the kind of competition that like a new up and coming car brand would really want to get in on, because it's obviously good exposure.
I did look
so
them
maybe
up.
they-
It's
what
very
did you?
uninteresting, but they're very big in India.
Okay.
And they are going to enter the UK in the next couple of years.
Ooh, maybe we can all get matching
So we can get a Mahindra. Yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
nice.
pod takes off.
Hashtag not sponsored.
I just kept thinking of David when Abby won the car and he was sat in the back seat sulking, fuming that he had to pretend he was happy that she'd won this car.
Well, who's laughing now?
Well,
David
true.
with his millions of Deal or No Deal in Ireland.
Oh well,
dollars.
yeah. There's that.
So this actual challenge was quite cool. They had to like balance on a barrel and hold. It was like a spool. They kept calling it, didn't they? And then it was like they had to keep going down lower and lower. And then obviously everyone started dropping. But Sally wins, which I just really enjoyed.
I was so pleased for her.
Me
Yeah.
too. Loved it. She seemed very deserving and was like very emotional about it.
I was
As you would.
also thinking, like when Simon was saying, I really want to win it, I was thinking, oh, I don't think that's good for your game, Simon. If you've got this reputation
Second
now
car.
of winning 2 cars,
Yeah.
you'll be out.
Yeah, not good.
He's paying off his house with a Mahindra Scorpio.
You know what I was really confused by? Why did they not take them off to like a picnic in the car?
Oh my God.
They've really been down on the budget this season, haven't they?
Yeah, why was that?
I don't. Maybe they couldn't get the car there. We didn't see the car at all, did
No, we
we?
didn't
No,
see
we
it at
didn't
all.
see
And
the
then
car.
usually it's
Oh my
like,
God, guys, it was never on the island.
It probably wasn't, was it?
No.
I bet it costs a lot of money to ship a car somewhere.
but you know what? It's not very
Jump
good.
up for it.
Not very good advertising for Mahindra.
They didn't even show a picture
They
of
didn't
it.
show us what it looked
Yeah.
like. How are we going to know if we want a Mahindra without
no,
seeing it?
no
Wait,
wonder
did
we
they
can't
show-
picture it. It wasn't
Did they show us a little marketing video of it or anything?
I don't recall seeing it.
Maybe it was like every ad break that we weren't watching was like the Mahindra Scorpio coming
Well,
up.
maybe.
actually, I've got something to say about that. It keeps coming up saying that it's sponsored by IKEA.
Oh,
I'm like, where's the IKEA?
Where's the IKEA challenge? Reward, yeah.
The IKEA lounge or whatever.
Yeah.
With the pillows.
yeah,
Yeah,
with
they-
no meatballs.
Sponsored by Calax.
You're sponsored by yeah, a bit of an outrage, but they did get the merge feast, which they like. Again,
You would
that
be
was
ecstatic.
actually a bigger celebration than them making it to merge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That they got this feast, they were like
Yeah.
ecstatic.
They probably
by it.
weren't sure they were going to get one, what with the budget this season.
I know, yeah, I know. But then I don't know. So when they're at the feast, then we get that just classic Survivor moment where somebody very naturally asks another member of the tribe, "Oh, I hear you've got an idea for the merge tribe name."
Oh, yeah.
Here it's Rich.
Nudge, nudge, hint, hint.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that he has not been fed this information by production, but he tells us that the Samoan word for redemption is Togiola.
Togiola.
So that's the merged tribe name. Quite like it.
I noticed when Dave asked them about the merged tribe name later, it had changed from being the Samoan word for to being a Samoan word similar to. So at some point between them coming out with it at the feast, someone had gone, actually, we should probably clear this up.
Do you know why they're probably fact checking? Because of that one time when Anzi decided to tell all the tribes.
That was funny. What did it actually mean? I can't remember what it was now.
It was like revenge.
Yeah. Like redemption. It could be.
Remember when George wanted to call the tribe like Queen Anne or something?
Queen Anne.
That does not go with the Survivor vibe, does it? I just wanted to comment on the fact that we get like a scene of Caleb on the beach and he just starts running into the water, and I was like,
Yeah.
what's he up to? And he just catches a fish with his bare hands.
It wasn't even, it was, there was no lead up to it or anything.
No,
It's just 1 second he's running into the water and then instantly catches a fish and then runs out again.
Does he eat it live?
I don't think he did
does
eat it
with that
live,
one.
no.
It was a bit too big, I would say. Probably get ill from that. But yeah, like,
Eating too much. What was it? It looked like an eel.
How
Or
much
something.
of a
eating a
live
big raw
How much of a live fish can
the little one that he ate before, like there can't be that much.
He just
of
slipped it down his gullet straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gone.
We've got the nighttime catch up.
Oh yeah, that was quite cute with them all sat around the campfire, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I was thinking of, the one with Simon and Mark and Brooke. The returnee catch up.
Oh, the Boomerang tribe.
Yeah, the
Boomerang Alliance.
The
sorry.
boomerang. Do you know in Scotland, boomerang's like an insult?
Is
it?
it?
Yeah, it's just like if someone's a bit of an idiot, but he's an absolute boomerang.
That works well, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I quite like these three because they kind of get together and they say like,
They're
"So
all-
are we going to run this show or what?" Don't they?
Who run the world?
Boomerangs.
They're all giddy, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're kind of all getting to finally interact.
Yes. It is nice, but then it's annoying that Simon's like somewhat on the outs of this and he doesn't really realise yet.
Well, yeah, it's really. I wrote down, this is really cute, and then I kind of take that back actually because next thing they're plotting Simon's demise.
I know, rude.
Yeah.
Mark tells Brooke that he has an idol, which is a very interesting play. I didn't think that he would do that, even though they are so close. Didn't
Yeah.
think he would split it.
I get what you've got to remember, I guess, is that they were close originally before they had the tribe swap, and she shared her idol with him. Because remember, it was underneath the
tribe
flag,
banner,
the banner, and they were both digging for it. So
Yeah, a bit of tit for tat. Should we talk about this showman's chat?
yeah, the showman's season, which
chat.
I didn't see that coming. Caleb and Blanche.
I'm a big fan of this duo.
Yeah,
I think Blanche isn't getting enough airtime for my liking.
Absolutely not.
But her and Caleb together. And then we've got Brooke saying that she's like traumatized, thinking
Triggered.
back to her and, well, she doesn't actually say Lockie, but it is implied that she's referring to,
A previous showmance.
yeah, because they kind of had like a bit.
Blanche and Caleb aren't actually in a showmance, right?
No, I
I think it's
Okay.
a joke.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I thought it was a joke, but then the way you guys started talking about it, I was like, wait, it's not an actual thing, is it?
Yeah, they're married now, Will.
Really? Oh, congratulations. Happy for the two of them.
JLP did the wedding.
He was the officiant, yeah.
Oh, that would be lush.
Oh, my God.
I wonder how much you'd have to pay to get JLP.
Probably not that much now.
Oh, no.
How much would you pay? Like $1,000?
I would pay like,
I'd pay a fair bit for JLP
I
to
would talk about it more in like percentages of what I own But I'd say probably 80%.
You can take the house.
80% of what you own, you'd pay.
Well, I don't own this house.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I don't have much to my name, but I'd give a lot of it.
Oh, God.
So, immunity challenge. We've got our first individual endurance, and they've got these big poles which are weighted to that. They've got 35% of their body weight, and they need to hang on to them with a rope.
Have they changed the immunity necklace?
Yes, I made a specific note of that.
They had. You kept saying they changed it. They've just spray painted it a different colour, right?
Oh.
It's a different, I think it's just a different colour
because it's the same necklace.
It's the same style with the same idol bit on it, I think.
But we
were debating this.
Isn't it, the first?
Yeah. Well, no, I think the first one was blue and pink.
But the design is the same, right?
I think the design's the same.
They've just spray painted that exact one. You think they've spray painted it?
I don't think it's that exact one, but
they probably make 10 of them, right? Or some, or 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've definitely discussed how many
they have of them.
But speaking of reuse, the barrels have come back again for this challenge.
Have they?
Oh, because
to catch the poles.
Oh, yeah. I quite liked this. We've not seen a big
good
pole like this before in this format.
And we got a bit of Dave innuendo.
Yeah, Dave knows.
Channeling is in a JLP.
You need good pole management, did he say?
Yeah, was it Simon's got good pole management?
Yeah,
Yes.
Simon's good at handling his pole or something, yeah.
Yeah.
I just kept thinking of that time with George and the pole, and he's like, I'll just give up.
That was a challenge highlight of all Australian Survivor. I'll just give up then. So I just made a note. So let's say we're getting towards the end. Jackson drops out on the 4th knot, and Caleb is just ha 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 ha, cackling at him across the thing because he's so delighted that he's gone out. And then we've got Brooke and Caleb at the end. I was actually thinking Caleb's probably going to beat Brooke at this point.
Did you?
Oh,
I was rooting for him a little bit.
It would have been great. It would have been fun to see.
Yeah, but he did super well.
He did, yeah.
But yeah, just no beating Brooke. Obviously, is her probably 100th single immunity win at this point.
Oh, at least.
Blanche tells her that she's inspirational, which I quite
did.
enjoyed.
Yeah, it was nice.
Let's be honest, it's going to get boring fast, isn't it? These wins.
We knew this was going to happen, though. If Brooke made it to merge,
if they're
she was
daft
going
enough
to
keep
dominate.
her in till merge.
Right?
Yeah.
That's on them.
Again, we've got a show full of people who have basically never watched or played Survivor before, other than obviously the returnees.
Yeah.
And the returnees have all banded together.
Yes.
If it was everyone else and they were actually Survivor fans, there's no way they'd have let Brooke get to merge.
Yeah.
I like how you keep saying this, but based on no fact. They might be Survivor fans.
Rich was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rich was. Yeah, there's a couple that are, but I think they've said that they've not been on the show or seen the show before.
Yeah.
It's not just conjecture. I mean, to be honest, just look at the way they played early in the game. They've all learned as they go. You go into the game, you don't know how it works. You're not going to play well at the start, but they've all adapted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got Jackson and Ben are whole new people now.
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
God. We will.
Personality transplants.
I cannot get over the difference.
I know.
Literally cannot get over it. Right. So in the scramble, the votes are on Jackson
And Lottie.
Ben and Lottie. Yeah, that's it. Simon really wants Lottie out because he says that she's going to be the leader of the resistance. And I thought, he's flipped fast, hasn't he? I know he flipped on her before, but then he was trying to win her back. And now he's just abandoned that plan, it seems.
Definitely more die than right at this stage.
Well, yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah. I quite enjoyed. So we had Simon doing, I think he was to camera or it was to another player, and he was just saying how 13, which is how many is in the merge tribe, is a really difficult number to manage for a vote. And he was just going into kind of the ins and outs of it a little bit, because there's so much maths to deal with when there's 13 people. You have to get a lot of people on side to get your vote across the line. Then you've got a lot of contingency plans that you have to deal with because there's so many people.
Oh yeah, it's so interesting.
So interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's something you don't think about often, actually. in terms of how the numbers dynamics do actually make a difference to the vote.
I know.
And 13 is a big number. Like, post-merge is probably the biggest number you have to really juggle in the game.
Yeah.
Other than right at the very start of the game. But at that point, no one really knows what they're doing. The tribe lines haven't been drawn yet. It's kind of just everybody for themselves. Just throw a name out and see what happens.
Yeah.
There's enough scope for, splitting the vote.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this, you need 7 for a majority, but then the others will be 5.
Yeah.
So you can't really do a proper split.
I was going to say, and you're more likely to have an idol at this point.
Yeah.
Someone's more likely to have an idol at this point in the game, so a split is more important.
Just a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Don't envy them.
So after Tribal, I just wanted to shout out Cameron again because he is aligned with Lottie. Lottie is feeling like somewhat confident, and Cameron again says to her, I'm not getting good vibes here. Like, I think we might be in trouble.
He's definitely a good vibe reader.
Yeah,
but then he doesn't do anything about it.
He
only reads the vibe at tribal council.
Yeah.
So it's too late by that point.
Yeah.
Everyone's together and he's like, okay, now I can see everyone at one point. Something's not right.
It's like his curse. He's got like these great instincts, but only when you're at tribal council. And it's like too late.
When it's too late.
To do anything.
like one of these superpowers that has these
restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those like old fairy tales where you get a wish, but there's always a down.
Yeah, the monkey's paw or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Cameron's made a deal with the devil in the past.
It's like, I want to be able to predict everyone's move in Survivor. Wish granted, but you will only be able to predict that move 10 seconds before the vote.
So he reads the vibe correctly.
He does, yeah.
And that's nothing. Sits there like a pudding.
Wow. I will come to his defense slightly because if he was to have been in the returnee camp and he's got that vibe and he tells Mark something's fishy, something's going on,
he would have done something.
There would have been a live tribal situation. But I don't feel like he's got the backing from his allies in order to execute on the power.
No, he tends to maybe mention something and then like Ben or Jackson will be like, no, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
Just don't let them shake you.
That's their catchphrase for this whole season. It's fine, it'll be fine.
I guess say he was aligned with someone like Tony from American Survivor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine.
All hell would break loose.
I would love to see that. Quick note on Lottie. I am actually quite sad to see her go because I feel like she had a lot of potential to really go far in this game. She's got like the strategic mastermind.
Yeah, she was really giving me vibes as someone that was a dangerous player.
Yes, definitely. Like a force to be reckoned with. I kind of hope that she comes back at a later date. But for now, we say goodbye. Episode 2 of the week.
Cameron saying his 2 closest allies have gone.
He's in big trouble now, isn't he?
Did he not predict that?
Too late,
Caleb's fuming because he hasn't been told the vote. Again.
And he keeps talking about his alliance and doing, the wee quotation marks as speaking.
He is so switched on. And this was like
seething.
Seething. And rightly so, I would say. But he does something very clever. And he's like, I know that I have to play it down B and I have to suck up to them. Otherwise, they're going to think that I'm going to be up to no good, which I am. And then we see him being like to Mark, no, it's okay. Like, I understand.
Yeah, again, it's that thing of not sabotaging your game out of spite.
Yes. Yeah. And he is doing that extremely well.
Yeah.
Quick note that we've got now the post-merge credits. And I still feel really angry about this.
They would stop doing this.
Same. For anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, really frustrates us as a podcast when after the merge, the opening credits cut out everyone that didn't make it to merge. It's like they've been through enough.
Yeah.
Keep them in the credits.
The credits are like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, well,
but I
do. Yeah, I wish they would leave them in.
Let me tell you this. Whenever
tell us this.
Whenever I'm watching anything and there's a skip credits button, I'm skipping it. I'm skipping the intro. Sorry, not the credits. Never with Survivor. I have never skipped the intro because I just love it. And also, sorry, one more point before I let you talk.
The opening intro credits, you mean, right?
Yeah, where they're all like the names come up and we see the clips. I would never skip that. Thank you. Dom's was so good. Do you know how he does like the eyes pointing and then he's blowing the shelter?
Yeah,
I'm
missing
never
out
going to see that
good
now.
ones. Yeah.
See it again.
I do miss our theme, though, the UK theme for Australian Survivor, which is the same theme that UK Survivor used to have.
Yeah, so this is a fun fact. So in the UK, there was a different theme tune to the Australian Survivor when you watched Australian Survivor on Amazon.
Prime,
Yeah.
So we grew up with a different theme tune without even knowing. But yeah, it holds a special place in our hearts, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's sacrilegious to say,
original.
but I prefer our original to the traditional Survivor/US Survivor theme.
I do as well because
Maybe
it just,
that James Bond thing, like your favourite one's the one that you kind of grew up with.
Yes, very that. So Simon is chatting to people and he's letting them know the revolution will come. He's like, be warned, I can see it.
He also continues to say very concerning things.
He does.
In his confessionals, like, I am in the best spot I've ever been in when playing Survivor.
Yes. And he's talking us through as well how he's going to make this fake idol. So he notes that he caught the packaging that the buffs came in.
Very smart.
Very smart. I wish we'd have seen that.
Yeah, I
Well, they did show us a clip, didn't they?
They showed it. They showed him like catching it, but they didn't show us like him taking it away.
Yeah, I kind of like that they kept it till now, though, as a sort of like, hey, you didn't notice this, did you?
Hey, blindsided us.
Yeah, like in a murder mystery when then they go back and show you all of the clues.
Yeah.
Another Simon note that I had is that he's like wanting to float a vote about getting Caleb out, and he says about Brooke that he wants to put the pot on the fire and see what bubbles to the surface, which I quite like.
There's been a lot of good like analogies this season.
Yeah, they're on.
Yeah,
aren't they with the analogies?
I always wonder when we hear these analogies, are they making these up for Survivor, or do we just not know them because we're not Australian?
I mean,
we've been burned before by this.
Johnson and Friends.
Comes to mind.
I just thought of something that I was going to comment on this topic. So, do you know how we were questioning what ride the lightning means that Simon keeps saying?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen now that he posted a picture of a cap, like a snuffed cap, and on the back he's had embroidered ride the lightning.
Didn't one of you guys ask him?
Yeah.
What it meant?
What it meant.
Yeah.
Clarify on the pod.
I can't remember if
I
he
don't
said.
know, but
what did he say?
Confirm. It was, put me on the spot now. It was like, you don't know where it's going to strike, but you're going to go along with it because it'll be funny anyway.
Yeah, it's like a bit risky, but you're going to...
I don't know if he made that up or if it's a...
Oh, yeah, he didn't clarify that, actually.
I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Did you make this?
No.
Have you copyrighted it?
Because I think I actually looked it up when we were wondering the first time, and it means something very different in like the US.
Oh, yeah.
Something that's not fun at all.
Oh.
What is it?
It means the electric chair.
Oh, God.
Do you not remember this?
I do now. I forgot. I thought I was getting confused because I also thought it was a song, and I thought you were going to say
I think
about
it
the
is
song.
like an album or something.
Yeah. I forgot that it was that. Could not be further from the vibe.
I've got a note then when they're on the mat, doing their mat chat. And David's quizzing them all about last night's tribal. Ben's reaction to his name coming out the urn is unprecedented. He's delighted. He said it. It was great. He wants to see it again. It was really exciting.
It was an adrenaline rush. He wants to go again.
You've got like one end of the scale. I do not want to see my name coming out that urn. Then you got him like wildly on.
Ben, I think, is probably a future attorney if he does audition doesn't win this season. I think he's caught the survivor bug.
Yes.
He's in now.
From everyone being like, oh, Ben's not strategic. He's just stoking the fire and fighting with Dawn. To what we've got now.
It's like he heard everyone in the future.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll show them.
Yeah,
You know what? It's literally like he's got like a twin brother that they've done like a swap out.
Well, doesn't he call his twin brother Do-Rag Dave?
I had a note about why he keeps referring to himself as Davo.
Yeah.
a twin brother.
No.
It's
just because
it's like an alter ego.
He started wearing his buff in like a do-rag fashion.
Oh, yeah, because he went full pirate. He had the earring.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he started calling himself Do-Rag Davo. I don't know where the Davo bit came from. I missed that, but like...
Yeah, but and then sometimes like when he's getting votes in brackets, it's saying Davo. And then he's like... And then he's referring to himself in the third person quite a bit as well, I've noticed.
It's like a poltergeist has like inhabited his body and is now playing... It's Mark's ghosts. Yeah. Mark's ghosts are coming and they're playing Survivor through Ben.
It's a poltergeist that loves Survivor.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, Ben's...
We've never seen a player go from nothing to this.
Yeah.
So on such an extreme level.
Yeah. Like, what do we know what the trigger was? Can we remember?
I think he got a taste for it.
When his name came out of the urn, was that when he got the taste? Oh, when he joined the Beauty and the Beasts.
It might well have been that.
I don't know, but he keeps talking about how he's power hungry and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is like the epitome of power going to someone's head. Like it's playing out in front of our eyes.
Even everyone on the beach is like, he's changed.
Yeah, I love how they keep saying that.
Yeah.
Because we could be like, oh, maybe it's the edit. He didn't show him much. He didn't even see any confessionals. No, because everyone else is saying
I mean,
it.
even in the edit, you can see in his eyes something's changed.
Yeah.
He's gone crazy.
Yeah, he's caught the survivor bug.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'm here for it. It's great.
Oh, I am here for it.
He's injected a lot of fun into the last
Hilarious.
few episodes. Like,
Between him and Caleb.
yeah.
My God,
Jackson.
This is it. Like, people who come in who might not have played the game before, they're into it, and that we're getting these players come through. Are like, okay, I'm going to play the game now.
Yeah.
Now I've figured out how it works. I've sat back a bit, watched, figured out how the game works. This is it. I'm going for it.
He's in.
Yeah.
Who was it that said, oh, I'm going to start playing the game now? Like on a previous season, and it was like 5 episodes from the end.
God.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember who that was, but I do remember that happening. No, that is not the time to start playing the game.
Marriage is a good time, actually.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to be strategic about it anyway, even if you haven't just had a personality transplant, if you were going to try and be like under the radar and then amp it up, this is all right.
Yeah. Well, it's like Dave said at Merge, I think, wasn't it? That he said, don't let yourself sit at the end without a story to tell.
Yeah.
You're right.
Which is where, Dave serves as well as a previous player. He gets to come out with those nuggets of wisdom as the host now.
Maybe that was the trigger, and then they all went mad.
Yeah, maybe. They're like, oh, wait, you're right.
Story.
Yeah. I guess as well, like when you get to Merge, that's obviously such a big milestone for everyone going into it that they're kind of like, you know what? If you make it to Merge and you go home after Merge, obviously it's still annoying. But it's like, still, you made it to Merge.
Yeah. The only milestone remaining is like either you get to the end or jury. It's like, I feel like it sucks for like the 2 people who made it to Merge but didn't make it to the jury. It's like,
I think just put them all in the jury.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Budget cuts.
Oh, yeah, they can't stump up for the villa for them all, is that?
I think it is. I think they don't actually have a jury villa anymore. That's why we don't get jury villa. Because I think they're all just staying in a hotel. I heard something about Mark saying he had like a microwave meal as his like first meal.
I would be out. I mean, you would still eat it, obviously, but that's rubbish.
Surely, like, how much is that villa costing? Because
I imagine
surely,
it's very expensive.
You think
It's cheaper for a villa than individual
than paying
hotel
for them
rooms.
all to have.
You remember seeing that place though, right? It was like
It was
Wasn't
extreme.
it?
they basically had their own resort. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was. They had like a golf course.
Yeah, they had like this. It wasn't just exclusive to theirs, but like this big like rock pool thing that they all went swimming in at one point as well. And they all went on expeditions together.
Yeah.
They had like a massage thing and a spa. It was just like
when you said it wasn't exclusively theirs, I've just got these images of, like other guests there. And about, can you just move while we like discuss Survivor?
Yeah.
Right. Well, the challenge itself, this is one of these ones where I quite like it when they split into two teams and then they need to get through the first section.
Yeah.
And then only those people go on to the second bit.
Yeah.
Blanche and Cameron fall really behind and Mark has to go back to see what's happened.
Oh, yeah.
What has happened?
What was
Bad
they up
rope
to?
management.
I think it was bad. Yeah, they
it was
have
this
to get
one,
those boys through.
Boys.
Yeah.
You loved that they were boys.
I
didn't
did.
you?
I've never seen a boy before. I
As
don't
soon as he
think.
said, you've got to land your own boy, I was like, Coop's going to love that these are boys.
Did you notice that Dave kept like
Why are you laughing,
switching
Will?
it?
Did you not love that it was a boy?
I don't know why it's special.
It's just a fun prop.
Okay, yeah.
Like a water boy.
Oh, I know what a boy is. Yeah, I just like didn't know why specifically Coop was going to be like amazed that it was boys.
Yeah, just because it's a bit fun and niche.
Yeah, it's just like a new.
There's no need for
I love
it
a
to
new
be
bit
a boy.
of apparatus.
Yes.
Bit of apparatus, yeah,
And there's
okay.
no need for it to be a boy. It could just be a ball.
Well, true. It could have been
Not
just
even a
ball, yeah.
water-based challenge.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Just reuse it.
Yeah. Coop loves all those silly terms like monkey fist.
I know. I've been like, yeah, exactly. There's been so many new bits and bobs this season. Also, I noticed that Dave was switching it up between pronouncing it boys and buoys. Did you notice that? I wondered if he was
doing that. That's very confusing.
I didn't
I
notice
wondered if it's
that.
because he's been living in America for
Well,
quite a long
probably,
time.
yeah.
He's kind of like,
Is that the plural?
Right.
So it's a boy or is buoys as a group?
Oh, it's just how Americans say,
yeah, I thought
say
it was
it.
just how
why is he
Americans
doing that? That's very confusing.
Because he's-
isn't it?
You might think there's the second element they've got
Yeah.
to guess.
Yeah, they're like, wait, what's a buoy? Where's that?
Yes, they've got the first.
Yeah, so anyway, they need good rope management. They need good boy management.
buoy management.
Then we had this twisted net element where they had to
that
like
was
dive
debauched,
into
yeah.
it
And
and then like
Keely
unfurl
says-
themselves.
Healy says, "What a mess of a net."
They were like just trapped in it, weren't they? Like,
You don't want to be the first one through that net
no, oh God.
because you're in charge of twisting it the right way then.
Yeah.
I think
oh
Ben
my-
twisted it the wrong way at first, and then
Yeah.
he was in a real twist then.
He was in a right mess of a net.
And he's so tall as well. He was all like tangled up in it.
Yeah.
And he had his buoy to contain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's-
Yeah, I know. You'd have to do it one-handed as well. This is the first time as well that we see Mark mess up the end game.
Oh, because everybody
yeah.
needs to land their own.
Their
buoy.
own.
Very stressful, isn't it?
Very.
I love when they do that.
Yeah. I know, because we've seen what happened
George.
with George.
George has to land that ball.
For hours.
And that doctor sounding behind him. Dictator doctor.
Oh, I loved it. So then at the end stage, they need to, this is for like the team that got through, they need to like build a ramp out of puzzle pieces and then they need to like fling their balls up. But I noted it wasn't really a puzzle because they were just in order. They just needed to build it.
Yeah, I thought everyone did it very quickly. I was very impressed, and then I just realised, it's just
You just need to move
already in
them.
the right order.
Yeah. Dave tried to tell us they were heavy, but
Yes, well,
still, it didn't have the extra added stress of trying to figure out which piece goes where, which I would have liked to see.
I would have, but I guess we've had quite a few puzzles, so we've not been too hard done by.
Yeah, that's true.
True,
That is
true.
true. Unlike other seasons.
But don't tell us it's a puzzle, Dave, if it's not.
I know. Get the terminology right.
Yeah.
Simon wins immunity.
Way.
Very nearly doesn't because he's like celebrating and that ball is like teetering.
Teetering, yeah.
Yeah, that was stressful, but he does it. So this, I think, going back to the scramble, is where we really see the Ben switch. So he wants to dump on Mark.
Yeah. Did you see, like, Loz was asking him, did you speak to Simon? They have not. And Jackson's like, yeah, he's all in.
Simon will be fine.
He'll be fine.
Ben does like a confessional and he's like, Mark's name is on the chopping block. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my God.
It's like he must have had about 20 confessionals in like these two most recent episodes.
That would be interesting stats to see, actually.
Basically, a second narrator.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is someone that posts that on Reddit, the stats.
Oh, like the stat, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll have to have a look at that.
That'll be interesting.
Because he's saying he's never led a revolution before. I love how much they're just leaning into it.
Yes.
I loved it. I think it was on the next time on the previous episode, and it showed him saying like something about an explosion, and he like hit the explosion down, and then it did the little explosion like graphic. I was like, I wish they did it in the actual episode.
Oh, I missed that. That does sound good. But yeah, he's going all in on the confession. It's given like a bit of Dave vibes, actually, you know, like how dynamic Dave was in the All Stars confessional.
With his like Iron Man.
Yes, exactly. It's a bit of that, isn't it? So yeah, just really like dynamic confessionals. So they go to tell Caleb that they want to get Mark out.
What's up, gangsters? Did you already know that? No. Ben comes up to Caleb and Rich and he goes, what's up, gangsters?
Oh my God. I love that. Caleb's all in. He's like, yeah, so good. And then Rich, I made a note, actually, does a really good read on Simon. And he says that I think that Simon has got a non-aggression pact with the returnees, which Simon hasn't told Rich that we see. It's just a really good read on him, I thought. And we've seen quite a lot of that from Rich, like quietly reading the rest of the tribe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Such a good ally. Regardless of what some people might say about him.
100%. Yeah, exactly.
Rich, yeah, like you said, Rich has been very good at reading the game.
Yeah.
A bit earlier than Cameron has been.
They need to team up.
They teamed up, yeah. But that's like you said, yeah, he is a good ally because he's not a big target. Well, some people want a shield, right? But like he's not a big target, but he's reading what's going on in the game. He's almost like a quieter Simon in that respect. People like him.
Yeah.
And he is good at reading them, so he's just that like non-threatening.
And he's giving Simon that information.
Yeah, which is as we heard why Mark wanted to get rid of.
Yeah.
Because he wants to get rid of a Simon ally.
Did you notice that Simon said that Ben was spruiking?
That's my next note. Because I was going to ask you what spruiking means.
Yes. Oh, Ben's spruiking.
Spruiking a Mark blind side.
I think that is an Australian thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean, like spearheading?
It means it means something a lot less fun in America.
It's an Australian. Spruiking is the Australian and New Zealand slang term for loudly or enthusiastically promoting, advertising, or pitching a product, service, or idea to the public.
I love that.
Oh my God.
He was spruiking hard.
He was spruiking hard, yeah.
Yeah. We'll be spruiking the podcast. Does that fit? Is that the right
Yeah, we do spruik the podcast every week.
It's leaving over
quite loudly and obnoxiously though.
No, we do like 3.
Oh, I thought it was
maybe
we do like 3 posts in a day.
Yeah, I've closed it now.
So let's talk about this tribal, because going into it, we've got all of the newbies on one side and their approaches dump on Mark, and then we've got the returnees plus Keely who are trying to save Mark. We don't know who they're going to vote for at this. Oh no, going into it, they want to vote for Ben. Brooke has told Mark he's in trouble, he needs to use his idol. So that's kind of the situation. Now, I was so frustrated watching this because why did the newbies not just do the split vote?
Because they're newbies.
But even the newest of new surely would know.
Clearly
do the split vote.
Clearly not.
It was infuriating.
I think they were caught up in like their first big move, right? Yeah, they were giddy.
Ben,
it's like, Ben, definitely, yeah. It's like
Ben played a big part.
Like, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're finally doing it. Yeah, let's get Mark. And then they're just so caught up in it that they forget to actually, think strategically about it and go, maybe we should split because what if he has an idol?
They literally couldn't have lost if they did the split vote.
But they didn't.
Well, they could have, but...
Another thing is, everyone was being so damn obvious.
Yes.
Yeah.
About revolutions and how they've now learned the game.
Yeah, they're
This
ready
is
to
the
make
thing.
their move.
They're all very, very proud and brash about it. It's like we got Asha and her, like, I think Brooks going home thing. It's like, don't shout so loudly about your vote until you know 100% that it's gone down.
Yeah,
right? Like,
they just can't resist it.
Yeah.
But then...
Oh, and we got, what was her name from New Zealand Traitors at the start of the season?
Kat.
Yeah.
Who was shouting out her vote as she wrote it down, which is an iconic thing to do when you know that it's going to work.
Yeah.
And then she went home.
Yeah. We've seen it. It's a recurring theme, isn't it?
It is a recurring theme this season. A bit too much brashness without the strategic.
Yeah. Because it then goes on that Simon gives Mark his bluff idol.
Comically huge figure.
Yeah.
Oral.
And even when they see that potentially Mark has an idol, they're still saying, I think it might be fake, play it cool. Even at that point, they don't think to do the split vote.
Just sat there like puddings.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like, no split vote. No talk of switching it.
This is it. I feel like there's some of that tribal we didn't see because I can't understand how they would possibly have been in that situation and at least one or two votes had gone a different way, but they were all on Mark. So something happened that made them go, no, we're going to stick on Mark. Because how? Like, you'd think even one person would have been like swayed in that like chaos of going, oh, maybe I should actually put a vote on someone different.
Only Caleb was.
Only Caleb.
Yeah. But if Caleb had said to 3 other people, put your vote on Brooke, then it would have been a tie, between Rich and Brooke. And then on the re-vote, they would have voted for Brooke.
Did Brooke not have an idol?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well.
So yeah, it very infuriating to watch. And what makes it worse is initially the returnees are gunning for Ben. But in this moment, Mark decides he wants to switch the vote to Rich. And we're big Rich fans on the podcast. So.
Friends and fans, yeah. Well, I wish we were friends.
Yeah. So very upsetting. I was quite sad to see Rich go.
I was gutted. To be honest, I was thinking it was quite iconic of Mark, the whole thing.
It was a good move.
And
but
then he switched to Rich, and I was actually really annoyed at him.
Yeah, and I feel like it was quite...
That's putting it lightly. Yeah, I didn't really, to be honest, like the whole, like, I'll talk to you about it later. Like, will you? Will you?
Yeah.
It was just like, dude, come on. Like, calm down.
You've just...
Like, yeah, I thought it was a bit bullyish, a bit horrible, to be honest.
I think because Rich wasn't giving it back either because he's like so sweet.
Yeah, Rich was just being nice about it.
Yeah.
It's like, but Mark just, I think the power went to his head a little bit there. I did not like what I saw of him. To put it lightly.
I mean, he's come away with a big villain reputation now, hasn't he?
Yes, very villainous edit.
Indicates he could be in for another returning season potentially. We could get another Heroes v Villains. I'd be quite here for that.
Yeah.
I would.
No, I would be as well, to be fair.
Oh my God, we could have Des back on the villains tribe.
Why would he be a villain?
Des?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
he was like going around cackling in people's faces about how they didn't know how to build the shelter and all, wasn't he?
I mean, he would get voted out, like probably first boot or
maybe
second
he
boot.
wouldn't.
He might not.
Do you not think?
You never know.
Oh. Only one way to find out.
I know. Bring back Des. that could be our next campaign. We've had coconut holes.
In the off season, bring back Des.
Yeah, in the off season. So yeah,
we don't want to sully the current season. Our marketing materials with bring back Des. Half the people are like, who the hell is Des?
We had too much on our plates right now with the.
Oh God.
Right. On to the latest episode then. It is extremely clear if it wasn't clear before, that we have a returnees versus the newcomers. It could not be a clearer split. Plus Keely over on the returners tribe. Ben makes a comment, and again, if it was even more possible to be worse than the episode before, he is gone up even another level of extremeness.
The drums of liberation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Can you hear the people sing?
he makes a comment to Jackson that it's only him and Jackson on the beach that are strategizing, which I found.
I mean, edit-wise, it is, other than the returnees.
Well,
like,
yeah.
out of that side of them, it's just those two cackling away to each other.
It's so funny considering where both of them started off this season.
I just cannot. To me as well.
I just know
It's how serious like their strat chats are with each other. They're there like hands on chins, like really pondering. Like, yes, I think we should do this. I think we should do. Oh, yes. It's very serious and straight edge, and then they go to confession. And it's like boom.
I think Ben has been influenced by Jackson's wrestler persona.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it's all like flair for the dramatic.
Yeah.
And like their strategy is just to try and keep everyone fuming, so they're all like out for blood.
Yeah.
Like Ben says he just wants to keep stoking everyone's fury.
Yeah, keep them hungry for the returnee blood. Caleb is talking about why because in the last vote he voted for Brooke. He didn't want to vote for Mark in the end. So he was like, and he comments that he just fired a blank shot up in the air for no reason. Just wanted to go against the tide and is, again, sick of being told what to do. And this is...
Yeah, and he also, I think, wanted to keep it so he could kind of go in between the sides. Yeah. It's not like he's picked one.
Very smart. Very, very smart.
We've got Mark saying that Ben's power has gone to his head. Which it has.
Yeah.
But then Mark's also saying, I was like, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Well, do you think he does know who he is, considering you don't think anyone's watched Survivor?
No, I don't think he does know who he is, actually. I mean, in terms of outside of the game, I don't think he does.
Also, Mark is floating the Simon vote with Ben at this point.
Everybody just turned on Simon.
I know.
Even
Why?
Keely, who'd been like kissing his ass for the past
not sure.
2 days.
Yeah. Well, basically, all his bridges were burned with the newbies because Rich was such a close ally, and then he turned on him, voted him out, and then obviously the fake idol, which he gave to Mark, then Mark handed it back to him in front of everyone.
Yes.
And then, for whatever reason, these boomerangs are turning on him.
He's in a tricky position.
Yeah, and even Brooke, I remember, was there like, I'm good with Simon. Yeah. Everyone's just, I'm good with Simon.
I know.
Yeah, I'm good with everyone's just good with Simon all of a sudden. It's like...
Yeah.
Maybe it's the threat level.
I mean, maybe.
Because he's a challenge beast as well.
Yeah.
If Brooke goes out, there's a good chance Simon will win a lot of those immunity challenges.
Yeah, he is on good form for the immunities.
I guess he's also potentially quite an easy vote out because no one's going to be mad about it.
He's got no ride or die at the minute. No, as he burned them.
Yeah,
so
vote them all out.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, who's just been voted out has been voted out.
Yeah.
Maybe Keely will go on to Simon.
I think Keely and Brooke are going to team up because we saw like a bit of a snippet of it from the next week. I've got a feeling that they're going to try to throw Simon under the bus and get in with the newbies. But we don't know. So let's talk about the reward challenge. So this is where we've got... You have to pile up the sandbags, get a key off, and then... Oh, sorry, not get a key. You get the sticks off, then you build the long sticks. And this is a Survivor classic.
At this point, I had the thought, this game as a whole is actually just debauched, like how much they starve them, because how excited these people are for a few sandwiches.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I love a good cream tea. What's it called? English tea? Afternoon tea?
Well, you look like you've taken that person.
I mean, I'd be well excited as well. Even if
would you be that excited if I said to you, right, I've booked us all for afternoon tea at the weekend?
I mean, yeah, probably. Not quite as excited as them because, like you said, they are starving. But I'd still be pretty excited about it. Like,
this is good intel to know for future birthdays.
Little tiny sandwiches and, it's just cups of tea and,
I've seen you excited about that diner we go to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love my food,
Yeah, fair. Simon is giving very good advice on how to build the stick, which I quite enjoyed. This is when the experience, again, we're seeing quite a lot of this season where the returnees are like able to really impart knowledge, especially in the challenges. Like, oh, you need to do this, put it this way to make it strong. And they nailed that stick build, didn't they?
Oh, nailed it. Oh, did we talk about Cameron being on the bench?
Oh, no, we didn't mention that, actually.
And correctly eventually predicting the winning tribe.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that monkey paw coming back in.
Oh my God, the superpowers. Yeah. Did you see Caleb?
Yeah, piling all the sandbags in just a big heap.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say when he knocked the sticks off and threw them on Blanche's head by accident. Blanche is just so tough, though. She was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Bounced off it.
Move on. Yeah. And then at the end of this, so once they've got the key, Simon is on the slingy, nails it.
Oh my God.
It took him
good
6 goes to get 5 slingies
he
in.
missed one.
And then when he did miss one, like you had Ben tearing through the waves like the billios.
That was intense, wasn't it?
I know.
He is on
the other team weren't even on the sling yet, were
No, they've not even got through the key sticks.
I don't think they ever even got the key.
They didn't get the key, no.
Kept breaking, didn't it? Stick.
Snapped on him.
Mark did them dirty on that side.
Yeah.
I was wondering this, because like Mark and Brooke are good at challenges. How did the stick end up so dismal?
Yeah. You know what? I think they lost a lot of time because Brooke was a bit too short to get the sticks off.
Yeah.
And then that gave the other team like a bit of a lead.
Caleb had made a right mess of the sandbags. It's been a heap.
I just got a vision of Miles running from the beach after finding a key, an idol and a sandbag going, I've got the idol, you pricks.
Come back. There's not an idol.
So good. So the afternoon tea itself.
Oh, sorry, I do have a note about Cameron sitting at the
Oh, I'm
side.
never going to get to my afternoon tea.
And we know you love it. Cameron, when they win, he's like shouting from the side, like the Queen, like, thank you.
Yeah.
I made the right
I
choice.
chose correctly.
Yes.
That's a dream, isn't it? When you don't have to take part in the challenge.
I know, but you get the rewards.
Yeah, because you preserve a bit of energy there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the reward itself, because this is our first one that we've seen where it's like a timer situation.
Oh,
They
yeah.
can't all go in at once.
Because we've been saying they've not been to the Survivor shack.
Yeah. They were a lot tidier with this one, though.
There was
didn't
less
make that
stuff
much.
there for them to make a mess of, to be
Yeah.
First, I thought that they could see the other
Same.
people at the
Yeah.
things, and that's why they were doing it. Then I realized there was a partition.
Yeah, it was a strange setup.
I enjoyed Simon dipping his hand in the jar of
Yes.
iced tea or whatever it was, just straight in there. I thought he'd found one because he was sticking his hand in. I guess he's just feeling around.
Ugh. I mean, you've got to check these things.
Yeah,
That bill was a funny moment.
it was a really fun element. I actually thought they did a really good job of this reward thing.
Yeah,
just
I like
the,
that a lot.
the bell thing, and then actually where they ended up hiding the idol was genius.
Yeah, that was a fun idol high.
Yeah.
It's really good. And then-
Keely sticking her head in, with her legs dangling out.
flailing around.
Yeah.
Did you like when Keely said, "Oh, we'll just ring the bell"?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because he's annoying.
Because he's annoying.
Oh, imagine because we didn't actually see. You know what? They probably could have just played that whole challenge real time, because from what they said afterwards, they got 40 to 50 seconds in it. Let's just see the whole thing. But yeah, I wonder how long poor Cameron was actually in it for. They
4
did him
seconds.
dirty. So after this reward challenge back on the beach, Mark continues to float the Simon vote.
Is this when Simon's talking about his social game and he says luckily it's second to none, so you'll be able to talk Ben and Jackson backwards.
Yes.
And then he goes over to them. It's like he's joining a meeting. The three of them have this consultation where he apologises. I think they ask him a few kind of questions. He's not really got much of an answer for them. Then he thanks them for their time. Trots off.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, I don't believe a word he says.
Yes, they are not bought in, are they, with his comments?
I would say his social game is not second to none.
Oh, I know. He's burned quite a few bridges, actually. I do hope he can get it back. The immunity challenge, another Survivor classic. We've had quite a few Survivor classics this episode. It is when you've got the bow and you've got to balance the ball on it. And then they're also balancing on a beam. As soon as Simon sees it, he says, oh no, this is not good.
Simon's technique, though, was on point.
Yeah. What was his technique?
So he tilted it quite far forward. Yeah,
I didn't notice that.
I guess it gave it more stability. It did, because that ball was not moving.
Interesting.
He did so well in that challenge.
I missed that.
Yeah.
I did make a note there. I find it weird that on this one specifically, when they go to the next part of the bench down, it is not a live transition.
Yes, they get hold the ball and they move.
Very rare to see that.
I wonder if in the test of the challenge, everyone drops it when they try doing live transitions.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Cut the live transition.
Yeah, no live transitions this time.
I noticed that when Mark goes, Ben says really sarcastically, how disappointing.
I also noticed that we had another classic Survivor moment where it's like one of these types of challenges and then they just start showing like loads of shots of the palm trees with the wind blowing.
Look how windy it is.
Yeah, it's like, wind's picking up. That'll be a factor.
I really liked Sally telling Cameron to be speaking to Blanche. To put them off.
And Blanche.
It worked. Brooke tells them to be quiet, but they do. They stop. It's like, keep going.
Yeah.
It looked like he kept talking to someone else, to be fair. It was like it cut to a wider shot and he was there chatting to someone, but we couldn't hear him. But I enjoyed Blanche's face when like Brooke was telling. It was like, like giggling school kids. Like, we're not supposed to be doing this.
I loved how loud Cameron was being. And it was just like such a nonsense about like how he failed at the challenge or whatever it was. So Brooke wins. Very close. I think it was her and Simon at the end, wasn't it? And then we find out that tonight is going to be the first jury member, which is that's got to be a relief as well when you make it to that point. Even if you get voted out, you're going to be on the jury.
If I was playing Survivor, which I probably never would, I would want to make it to jury. I'd be happy. Like, obviously, I'd be really happy if I won, but like making it to jury would be the ultimate goal for me.
Yeah,
just to be able to get all the way through the game, basically.
Win the car. Go to jury.
Winning the car would be nice, but like all about jury, yeah.
Would you rather get to jury like mayor of or the one before the final?
No, early doors.
Yeah, you get all the goss as well.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to be in the jury, you're not going to win.
You might as well,
yeah.
And then you get to enjoy, Jury Villa.
Might avoid some of the health problems from being on the island for so long.
Yeah, you can feed yourself up a little bit.
Yeah,
agree. Right, now let's talk about Caleb in this scramble because we've been getting like the whisperings of it for a while that he's not happy with being always told the vote, and he makes a comment to camera that he's been underestimated all of his life. He's being underestimated now, which is very true.
Yeah.
And he's had enough of it. So he decides he's going to cause a little bit of chaos, go between
Caleb.
Go between the Ben Alliance and the Mark Alliance and tell both of them that the other person has changed the vote to each other.
I mean, this was great to watch.
So good.
Works like a dream because at this point, everyone is on Simon. Everyone, right?
Yeah.
But his plan just works.
It works.
He took control of the vote in 2 conversations.
Yeah. Yes. And it was Oh, amazing.
This is someone who sat back and watched what's happening for a while, figured out the dynamics and gone, right, here's how I can cause the most chaos.
Yes. And
but sensible chaos, because he's got himself now in the swing.
Yeah. Well, this is it. He's caused the chaos without seeming like he's caused the chaos. Everyone's at each other's throats, forgetting that Caleb was the one that caused it in the first place.
Oh my God. It was
genius.
Outstanding. One of the best plays I've ever seen on Survivor.
Agree. The execution was perfect. They didn't even blink. They didn't question it one iota.
Because everyone's paranoia levels are so high.
Yeah.
They're just willing to take something like that at face value.
Yeah. And he chose a very believable lie.
Yeah.
Like, it's extremely believable that Ben would have switched it to Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely
he didn't throw a random name out there.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, Mark's put your name out there.
Oh, it was so good. I just have one small note before we go to Tribal. Ben does a confessional and he says, today is the day the teddy bears had their picnic. Did you clock this? I was like, what
I didn't hear
hell does that
know the song?
Oh, have you not heard the song?
I know the song, but how does it apply to this scenario?
They're the teddy bears and they're finally getting their feast, their picnic.
No, but he said, today's the day the teddy bears had their picnic.
I think you're picking it apart too much now, yeah.
Is it because they had the afternoon tea rewards?
Oh, yeah, but then he was in on that.
So he had his picnic.
But the way he was saying it made it imply that it was the returnees that had their picnic, and that was...
Like, as in they're getting their just desserts.
Potentially, yeah.
And the teddy bears, they're getting their picnic.
Yeah. I just really couldn't figure it out.
Well, I
wondered if he had any insight.
You'll have to ask him.
Yeah, we'll go direct to the source to find out more about this teddy bear's picnic.
My read on that would be it's about himself and it's a good thing.
Yeah, because
they're getting their picnic.
Yeah.
I'm going to rewatch it and I will come back to you and then we'll go to Ben and ask him.
Okay.
Another quick note before we go to Tribal as well. How bloody iconic was that shot of Caleb hiding in the bushes and you could just see his eyes
through the leaves,
and he was just watching what had descended.
It gave me Spy Shack vibes.
Yeah, very much so. But it was like in a much more serious way. It was like
he was watching the chaos unfold.
Yeah.
It's like he'd lit the match, thrown it in, and then just watched from a distance as everything exploded.
Yeah. And to make sure no one cottoned on to what had happened.
Yeah. He stays out the way so no one go, wait a minute, you told us that.
Yeah.
He's in the bushes. Yeah. One other wee thing.
Go on.
Cameron is so keen for Simon because he says Simon's done him dirty 100 times.
Has he?
Well, that's what I wondered. Has he?
I think it's because Simon was one of the instigators of the Asha vote
and
the Lottie, which is his
Hits
two. Yeah. But still, there was other people involved. And also him and Asha had it out from the start for Simon.
Yeah. And he's been having his picnic. Taking out all Cameron's
He's been having his picnic and eating it too.
Right. Tribal. I'm still just reeling from this Tribal in the best possible way. It was so good.
I just could not wait for you to watch this. Also, I feel like I judge how good an episode is by like once I've watched it. If I'm like, oh God, I wish I watched that with Coop and Will. Yeah. I feel like every episode this week I was like, oh, I wish I'd watched that with them.
It's been a killer week.
As soon as I finished this episode, I was like, who's watched the episode?
You know what? It was so stressful because I was back for the listener, I've been away and in London town. And when I got back to my hotel room on Tuesday night, it was already like 10 p.m. So I started watching it, couldn't give it my full attention. So I thought I'll get up in the morning and watch the rest of it. And what a way to wake up, let me tell you. It was
must have set you up for the rest of the day, that.
I was flying high, still am. Right. At this Tribal.
Yeah, so what happened?
So Jackson makes a comment that he thinks there are no grudges in this game.
Oh my God.
And I really just wanted to pick up on this for a minute. And I've got a little question for you at this point.
Yeah.
Who do we think has held the biggest grudge in Survivor history? I've got an idea who I think it could be.
Oh, I know there was someone, but I can't remember who it was. It's very unhelpful.
I would say Moana.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was so resentful of the fact that David didn't take her to final that she did not vote for him to win All Stars.
Yeah.
I would say that's a pretty big grudge.
She was the only one that didn't vote for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking in terms of like the funniest grudge.
Right. God, do that.
Would be Nick.
Yes.
And when he did his Lieutenant Lee speech. Like his juror question wasn't really a question, was it? It was just like a 5-minute rant about how Lee was on this pedestal looking down on anyone that dared to make a move or play the game.
Lee and the
His morality. Yeah, his honourable game. Yeah. But then I was also thinking of Brains v Brawn, you know, where no one really voted for George because he'd wound them all up the wrong way.
True. Yeah, very true.
Also, I have an example from Survivor 50.
Go on.
So you know Mike White?
We didn't watch him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's like the producer of
White Lotus.
White Lotus and stuff. And he's been on Survivor,
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
I did see that, yeah.
So he got blindsided by someone who in a previous season he'd been trying to take out. And apparently he was so mad about it, he invited all the rest of the cast to his house to watch the premiere episode except this one person.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Genius.
Wow, that's good. But yeah, going back to Jackson's comment.
What?
Not true, I would say. I'd say
I know where he was coming from. I mean, Simon said it better than any of us can by just laughing his ass off and saying, I think you need to watch more Survivor.
oh yeah.
But like, in an ideal scenario, a jury should be able to respect good game. You know, game is game.
Yeah. But stories.
But it's just not true. I mean, I know I for one, and another reason I couldn't play Survivor is I would take everything very personally. So I would be, if I made it to that jury, I'd be grudging hard on whoever got me out.
Stories of bitter jurors have echoed throughout the Survivor ages. Like right from the first season when you had Sue's rant about the rat and the snake.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then Heroes versus Villains when like Parvati felt like she was robbed by a bitter jury.
Yeah.
Whether she was or not. I mean, don't come at us, Sandra. I'm not saying I'm just saying that's what she said.
I feel like we saw it as well in Brains v Brawn 2 when we saw the jury villas. And there was quite a lot of bitterness in that jury villa.
There was.
Like, people were coming fresh out of being voted off. And then other people who were in the jury villa already were like lambasting them about their game and like all kinds of things. It's like pretty brutal, to be honest.
It can be very spicy. So yeah, an interesting take from Jackson. So
That's one way of putting it.
I also had a note that, so they're talking about the fact that all of these newbies are getting on the vote together. And Brooke makes a comment that there's too many people for anyone to claim that big of a move because there's so many of them. They're all just kind of going along with it. But it gave me like, well, firstly, we find out that that's not true. But secondly, it was quite Sanapu vibes, no? Because they're like in quite a big alliance and they just keep doing like the big vote outs, don't they? It's a bit harsh.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's harsh. That's exactly what happened. But and then we also had, when she said it, Ben giving the most like comedically huge eye roll.
Yeah, so this big newbie group are going for Mark.
Oh, can we also just discuss when Dave's asking Mark about the newbies? And Mark's like, well, I think calling them newbies is disrespect.
Yes!
Okay, Mark.
Insulting.
You dare talk about disrespect.
I know.
Did you also
He would never have said that to JLP, surely.
No, he would have
never
known his place.
Yeah.
Did you love when Caleb said that the truth comes out the urn?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Poetic.
People are saying this is going to go down in Survivor history in terms of things said about the game.
Are they?
Yeah, it's like, oh, the truth comes out the urn, not the mouth.
That's just so profound.
So poetic.
So poetic.
There's another one for the tattooist.
Yeah. Oh, we've
Also,
got 3 now.
Being indecisive is worse than being wrong.
Yeah.
That's another one he said.
Wow.
Very true. I
Very
think,
true.
yeah.
So, the vote itself, are we ready to talk about it?
Yeah.
So when Ben goes up to vote, this is very tangent, but I realised that his top he's been wearing, it says be more, whereas I was reading it wrong. I've been thinking he's been wearing a top saying Ben more.
Be more Ben.
Yeah, be more Ben. Ben more.
I didn't see that top early on in the season either. I feel like it's almost like he's got that for the new persona, which obviously he hasn't. But...
Off Lottie, actually, maybe, because I think she was maybe wearing it in the opening.
Maybe. And also, she made a comment when she left and she was like, all my stuff's back at Camp Joy.
I think it's in the shot, you know, the opening shot where they're all kind of walking towards the beach. Like
I love that.
Zombies almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's wearing it there.
Yeah.
Keely also has Harry's Meowdy shirt.
Yes.
Not mistaken.
She does. She does. I think a lot of them just leave their clothes, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we know this because remember, some people are very insulted by them.
Yeah. Someone mentioned on Reddit that Mark is like wearing everyone's shoes who have been voted out.
Right.
Which I haven't noticed, but like...
What? I had a note about this and we glossed over it earlier. I forgot to mention. So at one point, Simon says that Mark is like a soul collector and not just because of all the shoes that he carries. Because I have also mentioned on a previous pod, why are they always carrying so many shoes?
Yeah, we have talked about that before, yeah.
But Mark has taken it one step more, but maybe that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's collecting.
He's voting
The
people
souls
out.
of the dead.
Taking their souls.
Yeah.
Their shoe souls.
Like the Survivor Grim Reaper. Wow. But anyway.
Well, no more.
No more.
No
So this
more.
vote, we've got the newbies on Mark. We've got the returnees on Ben, with Caleb being the swingy. And I was unsure what he was going to do. Then that reveal at the, like, it could not have been better.
With the snake face.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought,
a snake he'd drawn.
was it a
I
snake?
think it was.
Like some kind of like demon or something with like the spiky teeth.
He definitely did the kind of hobgoblin demon thing for Faith, didn't he? But I thought it was a bit like snaky.
Oh, maybe it was.
Yeah.
I thought like the hobgoblin thing was like his trademark.
Snake charmer.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, I liked that.
Snake.
Oh my God, this move was so good.
So good.
I was dancing.
I've never seen a swingy done better.
No.
Because usually for a swingy, both sides know that that person is a swing.
Yeah.
But they didn't in this scenario. They both thought they were with him.
Plus the fact that he has engineered.
This is it. He made himself the swingy.
Yeah,
Yes.
he engineered this whole situation.
Yeah.
It is
blowing my mind.
genius.
So genius.
Also, another level, which we don't know if it will play out like this, but I was thinking it's very smart because when he goes back to the beach, he could essentially lay low and pretend that he didn't have that move and let Ben and Jackson think that it was their move.
Leaders
blah, blah,
of the
blah.
revolution.
Yeah. Then save it for a potential jury situation
Yeah.
and be like, so you thought that you got Mark out.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why it was me.
Yeah.
And then Mark will be able to validate
Well, that's
that.
the great thing. Everyone's going to be on the jury who can vouch for that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's smart on so
Perfect
many
timing.
levels.
Yeah.
It'll come up again, definitely. It'll either come up, I think, if Caleb's at the end, but potentially if someone else makes it to the end and tries to claim that move, he might
Oh,
be
yeah.
on the jury.
They'd be like,
Well,
actually,
Oh my
you'll
God, that would be
find-
so good.
my move.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like up there with the greatest moves of all time.
100%.
Wonderful.
Execution.
Wunderbar.
You know, like when you see in the Olympics when someone does like a gymnastics routine and it's like
They hold up all the
execution,
signs.
10, difficulty, 10.
Yes. Oh my God. Tens.
Yeah.
Tens across
Ends
the
across
board.
the board.
So good.
Well, I have a wee question for you. What did you think of Mark saying that he was proud of himself because the tribe gave him a standing ovation?
I think they were just so happy to see him gone. They were,
I also thought like they stand up whenever anyone goes.
no, but to be fair, they all did. They did stand up and then just clap for him, which I thought was a bit much, but Each to their own.
I feel like we have to give credit to Mark because
No, he played an
really
amazing
good
game. He really did.
And he made it entertaining for us.
He's so entertaining.
I might be bitter about the Rich thing, but I can't knock Mark's game.
Yeah.
Like, he got voted out, but he played a damn good game in the league.
And he gave us so much good TV.
Yeah.
So much good
Who
TV.
knows what the season would have been without Mark's entertaining.
Well, this is it. We've got to give respect to the players that are like
that play
the villains. And play the game because it's so entertaining to watch. But then it's also really entertaining when we get a nice juicy blind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, this is it. It's the view. Someone actually said it on Reddit. It's the viewer's redemption, right? It's like you watch this person being a villain all season, and you're trained to hate them because of their villainous ways, and you get your redemption when they finally get voted out, and it's that great moment, and everyone feels good about it. That's why people love watching.
We, the teddy bears, get our picnic.
Yeah.
Yes, we did get our picnic.
Right. Wow. These weeks are just getting better and better and better. Like this season is incredible.
It's a great season.
I'm loving it.
It is.
It's so
honestly.
good.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Don't think it will lose momentum even with Mark gone because you've still got so many big characters in there.
So many.
Like I'm excited to see more antics from Ben, Jackson, Caleb.
Oh, same.
100%.
Yeah.
And the more the game goes on, the more we're going to see potentially new people come out the woodwork and start
playing the game.
Start leading these revolutions and uprisings. So
Cameron might come out with a blinder pre-tribal.
We are building up to something from him, I think. Surely with that.
I think I said this a couple of episodes ago. I said there's going to be something good post-merge from Cameron, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's maybe his redemption because we keep seeing him clocking something sus is going on, but slightly too late.
Yes. Maybe his powers align after merge and he gets the full vision at some point.
Yeah.
We will see. But
we'll see.
Super excited for the next week. And thanks everyone for listening. If you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram and TikTok, YouTube for all of our thoughts throughout the week.
At Make It to Merge Pod.
Oh yeah, at Make It to Merge Pod. And goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.